Hello, and thank you for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today's episode is going to be titled, They Are the Right Person Until They Are the Wrong Person. People love to say, you just weren't around the right people. They use it as a catch all explanation for anything that didn't go well: failed friendships, relationships, jobs, or opportunities. If something doesn't work out, it must be because you weren't in the right crowd, the right relationship, or the right situation. But what does right even mean? And if someone is supposedly right for you at one point, what happens when they no longer are? Take marriage, for example. Most people who get married do so because they believe they've found the right person. They make vows, commit to a shared life, and assume this bond will last forever. Yet divorce rates tell a different story. If someone was truly the right one, why do marriages end? Did the person change? Did you? Or was the concept of rightness flawed from the beginning? The truth is, no one is permanently the right person. People evolve. Relationships require effort, and what once felt like a perfect fit can become uncomfortable over time. Instead of searching for the mythical right person, maybe we should focus on compatibility, mutual growth, and shared effort. A relationship is only as good as what both people put into it. Just because something seems right today doesn't mean it will be right forever. And sometimes, even with effort, people naturally drift apart. When we talk about the right person, we usually mean someone who fits into our life at a given time. But time changes everything. The job that felt perfect at 25 might be suffocating at 40. The city that felt exciting in your youth might feel exhausting later. The partner who seemed like your soulmate might no longer align with who you've become. I've had friendships that I thought would last a lifetime, people I believed were right for me. We laughed, supported each other, shared secrets, and then, somewhere along the way, things changed. Maybe they became distant, or our values diverged. Maybe life just pulled us in separate directions. Did that mean they were never the right friend? No. It just meant that our season together had ended. It's easy to get caught up in societal phrases and cliches. We hear them so often that we accept them without question. Find the right person, and everything will fall into place. If it's meant to be, it will work out. But these sayings oversimplify reality. Relationships, whether romantic or platonic, aren't about fate handing you a perfect match. They're about connection, commitment, and the willingness to grow together, or the wisdom to walk away when growth no longer happens. The idea that one person can be perfect for you forever without effort is a fantasy. Long-term relationships aren't about destiny, they're about choice. Every single day, you choose whether to keep building with someone or let the foundation crumble. And when one person stops choosing, stops putting in effort, or simply grows in a different direction, the relationship shifts. It doesn't mean it was a mistake, it just means its time is up. Change is inevitable. The person you are today is not the person you'll be in 5, 10, or 20 years, and neither is your partner. A couple might start out with aligned dreams, only to wake up one day and realize they're heading in opposite directions. One might crave stability while the other seeks adventure. One might undergo a deep personal transformation while the other remains unchanged. That doesn't mean the relationship was doomed from the start. It simply means life happened. And in life, what once made sense doesn't always make sense forever. The key isn't clinging to the illusion of rightness. It's recognizing when something is working when it isn't and having the courage to adapt. So maybe it's time to stop obsessing over finding the right person and instead focus on finding what makes sense for us in the present moment. Who brings us joy? Who makes time for us? Who treats us with kindness, respect, and care? These are the things that matter more than some vague notion of rightness. If we shift our perspective, we free ourselves from the pressure of permanence. Instead of wondering, is this the right person forever, we can ask, is this the right person for me right now? Instead of seeing a relationship's end as failure, we can view it as a chapter that fulfilled its purpose. Some people are meant to be with us for a season, others for a lifetime. The wisdom lies in knowing the difference. The right person isn't a fixed identity. They are someone who, at a certain point in time, aligns with your values, growth, and happiness. They are someone you choose again and again until the day comes when that choice no longer serves either of you, And when that happens, it's not a tragedy. It's just life moving forward, as it always does. In the end, it's not about finding the one. It's about finding someone who's willing to do the work, to grow with you, to navigate life's ups and downs together. And if that changes, if effort fades, priorities shift, or love evolves into something unrecognizable, then perhaps it's time to let go. Not with bitterness, but with gratitude for the time you had. Because the real key to lasting relationships isn't about luck or fate. It's about understanding that every connection is a journey. Some journeys last a lifetime. Others last only as long as they're meant to. The beauty lies in embracing each for what it is, rather than forcing it to be something it's not. So it's best to just focus on what makes sense for you in the moment. Understand that everything is subject to change, like I stated before, and just roll with the changes, because a lot of people think that relationships are static, like I talked about. Maybe they think that they are the right person because they think that everything is going to remain the same forever. And if you have that mindset, then you're going to be shocked when things shocked and things do not become compatible with them anymore, because our minds grow and we change into different people. Anyways, thank you for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Signing out. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye for now.